first off, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to undo the string to get her head off so I can deal with the two more easily once they're separate. And also, I'm going to be taking all the stuffing out of her so I can tighten her limbs later on. Now, as you can tell from the before photos, her skin had a lot of marks on it, so I'm going to take a magic eraser and a little bit of water and clean off all her limbs. And this makes a huge difference at the end because she looks so much newer and less used. Now, her limbs were really flopping around, so I'm going to take a rubber band and put it in between the cut part of her limb and the metal clamp part of it, and that makes them so they have less wiggle room and really tightens them up well. I'll put a link in the description down below for a better tutorial on how to do this. Next, I'm going to brush out her hair, and I'm using a little bit of water just to make sure I'm not yanking on it and making it more frizzy. Her hair was actually in decent condition. The only two issues with it were a little bit of frizz everywhere, and especially at the bottom, and then just the condition of her bangs were not very good. So to help with how soft it was, I'm going to shampoo it. This was mainly to get a lot of dirt and stuff out of it. Then I'm going to be, while it's still wet, I'll brush it out, lay it flat, and then take some ice. And this gets rid of all the frizzy hairs that are standing up in the center of the hair. Next, for the frizz at the very ends, I'm going to take a curler, because I didn't have a straightener, and use the heat of that to make the ends lie flat. And then her hair was still very rough, and it felt more like plastic than actual horsehair. So what I'm going to be doing is taking some Downy and giving her a Downy dunk, and this just softened her hair up so much. It was incredible. So once you let that sit for a while, you're going to want to rinse her hair very, very thoroughly, because if you don't, it will feel like it has rough parts still in it. Now I'm going to be giving her a little bit of curl, again because I straightened her hair out. So you want to take an unsharpened pencil and roll her hair up from the bottom, then bobby pin it into place, and make sure you're doing it in layers, because then you're not missing any sections, and in the end it makes the curls more neat. And I'll put a link in the description down below to a better tutorial of this as well. So you can see what the curls look like when they're done. I'm going to take out all the bobby pins, and once I've done that, you can see that the curls are very disorderly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it curl by curl, twist it around my finger, and then let it down. And this just makes them look gorgeous and full. So here you can see that her limbs are really very taut now. And as you can see in the before and after photos, her face was really missing a lot of color. I think it had rubbed off from excessive wear. But I took some regular paints and mixed them with a little bit of Mod Podge so they would stay on better. And I repainted her lips and her cheeks and gave her some eyebrows. So you can see that it makes a big difference in the after photos. She looks a lot more like a new doll.